Yeah, these are two 185-pounders that if they can put some wins together, get noticed, these are two guys that have the potential to get to that next level.
Yeah, that's exactly what it said on the read for both of these guys. They got the potential to make it. Now they just got to realize their thing and go out there and take it. Extreme Couture in Vegas. I've been in Vegas. I should go visit that place one day. There's a lot of martial arts in Vegas. A lot of people don't know that, but there is a lot. Robert Drysdale is out there. There's a 10 Planet Jiu-Jitsu school now in Las Vegas.
I guess Kevin Lee's hometown, Extreme Couture.
Yep,
the lightweight title.
The Diaz brothers are putting a place in Vegas, I heard.
Okay.
It's a fight town.
It is a fight town. And it's hot there right now. It's hot in the summer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not, I went there in August one time.
Oh, boy. Brutal.
That was a mistake.
Laser beam heat.
Yeah, you can't even touch the door handle of a door. You can't even touch the door handle. It's so hot.
It's laser beam heat. Not as humid, a lot dry out there, but it's different. I don't know if I'd like 120 and no humidity or 95 here with a lot of humidity.
Neither.
Yeah, neither. Take that fall weather.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next bout of the evening is our co-main event, and it is for the Maverick MMA Middleweight Championship.
Here we go, Zach.
Co-main event and main event of the evening coming up. Joey Angelo, Kris Gratalo.
Kris the Badger Gratalo.
It's just the Badger. I reconfirmed that to make sure it wasn't the Honey Badger.
Just the Badger.
Just the Badger. Here he comes right now.
As you mentioned earlier, Mickey Gall in his corner. Young, up-and-coming prospect. 2 wins up against 1 loss. This is for the Maverick middleweight belt.
Yeah, Kris I know a lot about. He's training in my area a lot, New Jersey, Pennsylvania area. He's training with all the high-level guys, Miller Brothers, MPR, Gracie, New Jersey with David Adib. That's where Mickey Gall's out of. Formerly American Top Team with Carmelo Marrero. He's definitely got high hopes for Kris. I'd like to, really see him do well. Train with a bunch of guys who were on their way up too.
Whenever I see 185-pounders at the regional level, I always see if they could, how a lot of guys will fight up a weight class, and then as they get better and get to the next level, they'll cut down and really try to use that weight advantage. I want to see when these guys get in, if these guys are capable of getting down to that welterweight division. But Gratalo looks like a pretty big guy.
Yeah, he's big.
He's tall. He's a little taller than Mickey Gall. Mickey Gall's about my height, about 6'1".
Yeah.
And Mickey's got shoes on.
Yeah,
So
they're huge characters. I didn't realize how big they were until I actually got to meet them.
yeah, he'd have a hard time cutting down.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
He's got big legs too. I always gotta look at the legs too.
Doesn't have whatchamacallit either. Doesn't have much to lose on him now.
No, not a whole lot of fat. Thick everywhere. You got to think he's weighing at 185. He's walking around over 200.
Yeah,
easy.
He's a big dude. He's also very flexible too. Like I said, I rolled with him. He's very flexible. So not very many big dudes are that flexible.
How's his jiu-jitsu, Zach?
He's good. He's very the flexibility. He's got very good defensive jiu-jitsu too. And And now he's been training with Mickey, and Mickey's jiu-jitsu is top tier, high level. So I imagine Kris is defending submissions from him all the time. He's ready to rock with that. Anyone can get caught, but he knows his way around.
As you mentioned, Joey Angelo out at Extreme Couture, now with Jason Sargis here on the East Coast.
Yeah, he lost his first fight, his first pro fight, and then he's ripped off 5 wins since then. So, last win was by TKO.
This is one thing about this fight game. When the first guy walks in the cage, he's got a few minutes of time to kill, waiting for his opponent to come in, do his walkout, get checked out by the commission.
I would always want to come in second.
Now Angelo looks like he could possibly cut down.
Yeah.
Eventually.
All right, let's get this co-main event started. First, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 6'1" tall and weighing at 185 pounds. Kris Gratalo. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 6 foot even and weighing at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Sargis MMA and Freestyle MMA, hailing from Brooklyn, New York, Joey Angelo.
It's for the Middleweight Championship. Woo. Referee Keith Peterson. We're going to get this fight underway. Gratalo in the blue gloves. Joey Angelo in the red. They agree to touch gloves, and they do. Here we go, Zach.
I hope they got the cage connected for this one. These dudes look big.
This cage is shaking for sure.
Yeah, like Gratalo, look, he can throw them kicks too, man. Like I said, he's got really good flexibility.
You see Gratalo in the southpaw stance here. Or Angelo, rather, in the southpaw stance.
Body kick. It's what's open. I'm going to see 2 guys fighting like this. We're going to see a battle for that front foot. See who...
There's that flexibility you talked about, Zach. Flexible for a big man.
Now, sometimes that flexibility works in weird ways, too. It allows you to throw kicks. It helps with your takedown defense. Obviously, in the grappling aspect, it helps a lot. But someone could grab a single on you. If you're flexible enough, you could pull like a BJ Penn and not get taken down.
Yeah, he was the master at that, wasn't he?
Yeah. Crazy. This is balance and flexibility. I think Gratalo, he hasn't really thrown much yet. A couple of kicks. He's just feeling them out.
Definitely a feeling out process here. Nice outside kick by Gratalo.
Angelo's really throwing some shots. Not letting anything crazy, but those leg kicks, those score, and that comes to bite you back in the butt at the end of the fight if it goes that long. He's got some thick-ass legs, though.
He does have big legs, boy.
Oh. That was on the arms. Gratalo comes forward a little bit.
Barely getting out of the way there. Yeah. Another that left kick to the body.
That one kind of
outside
blocked on
kick.
The shin.
Like you said, they're fighting for that lead foot position.
Yeah, no, I find it often when I ask guys, too, after I see them sparring, and they're in that situation, if they even notice what was going on. They didn't. They might not have noticed what was going on, but they were still doing it. They were still fighting to get that leg to the right spot so they can land their shots. So Gratalo threw spinning back fist. Now he
missed on that and then used that to clinch here. Angelo doing a good job pushing away there. And Angelo keeps landing those leg kicks.
Yeah, those are going to add up, and right now they're the really only significant strikes that have been landed so far. So Gratalo's getting a little closer. He's inching his way into punching distance.
Another body kick.
That's part of the problem when you stay on the outside. Your receptor will just keep eating body kicks. Gratalo's gonna have to close the distance at some point. See, I would have liked to see Kris keep going and follow that up with something right there after he, threw that side kick and pushed him into the cage.
Yeah.
I don't think. Obviously anyone could be knocked out one strike, but Angelo looks like he's a seasoned fighter. I mean, he's got 5 fights in a row.
Yeah, he looks loose in there too. Looks like he's getting loose, getting a little bit more confident. But with these middleweights, they weighed in at 185. These guys are 200-pounders walking in the cage here tonight. All it takes is one clean shot.
See, right there, I would have liked to see Kris throw something right after that. Right after that, he threw that head kick, it was blocked, but then, usually it's the...
Angelo really
second
doing a nice job of setting things up here against Gratalo. Slamming those kicks in.
I'm going to keep doing it. If Gratalo doesn't come forward, I feel like Angelo's going to do this, so he'll do this the whole fight.
Spinning wheel kick there, just missed.
Yeah, he's got to set those up a little bit more, though. Those are sweet shots, and they look cool, but, man, he's got to really set them up.
Round 1 in the books. Slight edge there by Joey Angelo. Looks like he took that first round over Kris Gratalo.
I got you, Morton. That's the thing. My ear kind of went out. I don't know if it's like pulling out of it. All right, there's Mickey Gall. He's in the cage.
Yeah, Mickey Gall in the corner.
Giving him some specific instructions right now. He's telling him just kind of let it go, let his hands go, and see what happens here. Ice in that leg. Okay, here we go, round 2. I guess you'd have to give that first one to Angelo.
Yeah, absolutely. Angelo definitely won the first round there.
He just landed more, so even though they weren't like, a
little bit more active.
Yeah, dangerous blows, they were enough to... See, that's where Gratalo right there, instead of throwing a kick there, he should have followed those with some punches maybe. I know he likes his kicks, and he's throwing some beautiful shots. And I think those would land if he just mixed it up with the hands a little bit more. That being said, Angelo, every time he gets in a punching range, Angelo whips a kick at him.
It's always got to be harder fighting a southpaw.
Yeah.
Southpaws always are fighting the conventional fighters.
And
those conventional stance guys have to fight these southpaws, and they're at a slight disadvantage.
Yeah, because now, see, the right body kick for Kris is open, but the spin, if he spins towards his left, or towards his right, I mean, and comes with a spinning kick, he's throwing it to his side of Angelo. That's really not leaving him open to land a significant strike. One of those that was a nice one. Should have followed it out. I would like to see him follow those with punches, though. Kris got some beautiful kicks. That landed right.
Heard that one. That was a heavy kick. Another one. I'll tell you, Gratalo doesn't seem phased.
Oh, he's working his way. Maybe he's just biding his time a little bit.
Now he switched briefly to the southpaw stance.
That was either because his leg is jacked up a little bit or because he just wanted to, maybe throw a different kick, set up another kick. That looks like what he might be doing. Looks like he's trying to set something up by switching stance.
Both guys getting a little bit tired here, but that's understandable. After about 7-8 minutes, at a pretty good pace. Oh, another right kick that landed a body, and Gratalo tried to tie him up. No takedown attempts, really, Zach, from either fighter.
No, it looks like sometimes Kris will go low just to try to, maybe get Angelo thinking about him going for a takedown and then come up high. Gratalo really hasn't thrown any punches. I'd love to see a punch count on how many punches he's thrown so far. He's really not throwing anything with the hands. Mostly been kicks. There we go. Now he closed the distance with some punches. He's looking for a takedown right above us. Angelo trying to land some elbows.
Short elbows there by Angelo.
He's got to choose. He's going to go to one. He's going to grab a single here right in front of us, turn it into a double. He's got his head right in his groin. It's going to be tough. Now that Angelo's got that arm hook underneath, too, he might be able to rotate him back under. Oh, now Gratalo's got his hands locked. And takedown. Nice. Good job. Brings him to the center of the cage, too. He needed that.
He needed that takedown for sure. Now he's got to rack at some points from top position.
And see if he could do anything with it. Angelo's doing a good job of putting his feet on his hips, trying to move himself back, but he could end up moving himself back right into up against the cage, which is the worst spot to be when you're on the bottom. Angelo's doing a good job. He's trying to strike from the bottom, but that really doesn't put as much into it unless he's throwing elbows. Now Gratalo's got him up against the cage. He should be able to posture up here and land some heavy strikes. But especially if he's able to put his head up against that apron right there. Oh, he might be looking to try to jam, push an arm out and hit a triangle. But it's going to be tough though up against when you're on the bottom up against the cage right there. That makes it tough to hit a submission. But he's angling. Oh, little push-offs, trying to get back up. Gratalo rams him back into the cage. He's got to suck his hips away.
Yeah. He's racking some points up here.
Oh, nice. Now he's in half guard. I'd like to see him move. Just push that left leg right over top. Go right to mount. Push that leg down. Oh, now he can't.
Very well be 1-1 going into the third here, Zach.
Nice.
Very well be 1-1 going into the third. What a fight. What a fight.
Now let's see if, I wonder if Gratalo's going to look to try to get another takedown here now.
I tell you what, he had success. Being at top position, Angelo really wasn't threatened too much from the bottom there and really couldn't get back to his feet.
Gratalo looking a little tired, breathing heavy. Jason Zargas giving the last minute instructions here for his fighter in the third round.
You see how off-center the screen is behind you? That's the theater. I'm looking at Orlando screens, everything's centered and looks
I was going to say, there's no way the camera can be off like that.
All right, here we go. Sit a 1-1 situation. I mean, obviously we don't know because we're not the judges, but looks like that was one round to one round.
Yeah, looks like Angelo took the first. Gratalo took the second. Both guys just put in 10 minutes of fight time.
Yep, this is it right here. This is 3-5 minutes. The championship round right here.
Here we go. Keith Peterson getting both fighters ready. They're going to touch gloves here going into this third.
Who's
Gratalo
going to
in the
want it
blue.
more? Who wants it more?
Angelo in the red.
Oh, nice. Just ran him over right there. He's got to watch. Angelo's got a strong hold on it. Oh, no, he's already got that wrist back. I was going to say, be careful.
That was a quick shot, too.
Now that they're in the center of the cage, it might be a little bit different. Like, Angelo's landing some good elbows from the bottom there. Gratalo's trying to pass. He's got to be careful, though. Angelo's trying to push away and try to get back up, but he gives up his back. Now Gratalo's got to be smart. Now, the way he takes the back here, if he tries to jump too high over top, see how he's trying to put that left hook in already? Sometimes that's bad because the other guy can just stand up and flip you over. Now he's looking to drag him back. Oh, now he's getting back up. Let's him get back up. I'd like to see him Kris put that right leg right in. Yup, right there. Oh.
Slipped off.
That's one of those positions. When it gets hot, if you're not in the right spot, man, I don't know what he was trying to do there, but it looked like he was going to get a pretty solid position off that with that leg right in. Just slipped off.
Yeah, these guys are really sweating here in the third round. Both guys are real slippery here, so tough to hold on at times.
It's going to be who's going to take it here, who wants it more, who's going to push and leave that final impression in the judges' minds.
I think Gratalo's going to save up a little energy here, relax, and then blast another shot. Try to end up on top again.
Yeah, I hear some of his coaches telling him briefly to set up the shot with the punches. Oh, and here comes a shot right in front of us.
And there it is. He's got the single wrapped up.
And Gratalo is strong. He's got both hands locked, but Angelo's arm is in. So I don't know if he's going to be able to finish that takedown. Gratalo's got to really suck his hips away from the cage. Got to get that arm out of there, though, if he wants to get this takedown.
And this is gut check time here, Zach. Both fighters are tired. They're fatigued.
Be able to put that arm, get that other arm around his leg, and be able to suck his hips away and pull him right to the ground. Those arms in there are really making it annoying for Kris to get that takedown. Maybe you'd even see him take his left leg and wrap it around his leg and maybe drag him to the ground with like a leg trip. He puts his leg around his leg here. Maybe if he could trip him to the ground. Oh, now he's got a high crotch. He's going to be able to suck him away and take him down. Drag him down. Oh, they're going to break him. That's a tough break right there.
Don't like that. Didn't like that at all. They were fighting for position. They weren't relaxing.
Yeah. I don't know, a questionable restart there. Now Kris on the defense here.
That was great for Angelo.
Yeah. I mean, I know Keith Peterson wants to see action, but it looked like they were still working.
They were really working. They were right in front of us. We could tell they were working. Oh, knee. Oh, knee and some kicks. Another knee. Gratalo doing a good job of covering up here.
He's got to move.
Oh, that one got through.
He's got to move or shoot or tie him up.
Gratalo doing a really good job of surviving that onslaught.
Now he's got to take him down. Just sit and take him down. Sit. He should put his left leg behind. Oh, no, he's going to try to put it in the middle. Put his left leg behind and sit and pull him drag him to the mat. Oh, now some foot stomps from Angelo. Now foot stomp from
Gratalo returns the favor with the foot stomps.
Yeah, Gratalo needs this takedown here.
Nice elbows there by Angelo. Nice elbows to the side.
Ooh, yeah,
they're scoring points.
Scoring points, and they do not feel good.
You know, Zach, this really goes back to that referee Keith Peterson separating them about a minute ago. That was huge.
Yeah, because Kris really looked like he was in for that takedown. That's what led to
They're in the same position here.
Looks like Angelo went for a power bomb.
Angelo's got to have a lot of confidence here with a couple minutes left. He landed that big flurry. A lot of those shots were blocked, but definitely made an impression on the judges.
Yeah, Kris got to get his. I can hear his coaches telling him Kris got to get his head off his chest, or into his chest, out from below his groin area. It's kind of a weird spot, but we've seen that before, 10 seconds. Nice high kick.
Great fight. Great fight by both guys.
Would have liked to see that go maybe one more round.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I'll sit here with the mic.
Yeah, that's good. It was a great fight. These guys went to war. Although, like I said, if I was in the, like we were saying, if I was in Gratalo's corner, I'd be a little bit frustrated at that breakup by the referee. I don't know what do you guys think about that?
I didn't like that. We were talking about it earlier. I didn't like that separation.
Yeah, looked like he was still working for a takedown. I mean, obviously, you know, I like to see. You like to see the action, but I mean, he was still working. And kind of led to his downfall.
That's when Angelo unleashed that flurry. Real competitive fight, though. A lot of respect between both guys, both camps. Jason Sargis feels like they picked up the win here tonight.
Yeah, he's fired up.
Here we go with the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 exciting rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All the 3 judges have their score 28-29. Your winner by unanimous decision and the new Maverick MMA Middleweight Champion, Joey Angelo.
It's a good call. It's a good decision.
Yeah. I know Kris is upset, but he's mostly upset. You know, he couldn't pull up the win. I mean, he had a good fight. It's just that one little situation got him in trouble. Other than that, it was close.
Joey Angelo. All I gotta say is you're one bad man. I'm sure all your friends and your family heard those kicks.
So I'll just set it up. I only have this, so I can only hear you. I can't hear you through here. It's a rematch. They fought. Their last fight was against each other. Yeah. The wrestling canceled each other out. It was a stand-up fight for 3 rounds. So just so you have a little bit of background.
I watched it. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure, so.
Yeah, I'm good here. Whatever.
My coaches, Jason Sargis.
I'm gonna stay out of the way, you guys. I'm just trying to set up a little bit.
The meanest 155 on the UFC roster. I want to thank Kris Gratalo. I want to thank Gokor over at Freestyle MMA, and I want to thank my father for coming up from Staten Island, my 4-year-old son, Aunt Patty, Grandpa Joe, Uncle Anthony, Adrian, Luca, and a bunch of the Scots that keep coming. Guys, I love you so much. I worked very hard for this. My first 10-week camp, I turned 28 a couple months ago. I said, before I turn 30, I will get a pro title. Here I am, guys. Thank you, guys. Here you guys have it, Joey Angelo. One more thing.
It's freezing. Are they pumping him? What is with that? They turn the AC off.
Treated me like family here. East Stroudsburg, once again, I can't wait to come back to 7th February and defend this strap. Yeah! Here you guys have it, Joey Angelo.
I can't hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Heck yeah. Let's go.
It's the main event of the evening. Scott the Animal Heckman.
Ladies and gentlemen, our final bout of the evening is our main event, and it is for the Maverick MMA Featherweight Championship.
This is Rob Sullivan coming out right now. I hear by the music, I would guess.
This is the rematch. This is the main event of the evening for the Bantamweight Championship.
These two went 3 rounds, 3 hard-fought rounds the last time they fought. Heckman pulled out a close decision, and they're going to run it back here tonight.
It's definitely close. So, Mike, you're the striking expert. What do you think? I mean, you watched that first fight. What do you think they have to do differently which guy has to do something? Someone's going to have to do something different to really push this fight, like to push them to a win. Like both guys were just kind of slanging bombs. I don't know if I'd like to see what they changed up. You think there's anything they could do differently?
I definitely think that both of them, if they make more angles, they strike, use their hands, make angles, and maybe try and use their hands to set up their takedowns. I think that could be a difference maker. I know it ended up being a stand-up match the last time around, but they should utilize their good wrestling and try and use the strikes to set up those takedowns.
Mix it up more, yeah. Yeah, that Sullivan is thick. His legs are thick, like how Gratalo's legs are thick.